Welcome to the Stuff and Junk Show, where we share our opinions on random subjects from interesting news, social topics, pop culture, our likes and dislikes, things you've seen, heard, or read, what we did, and what we do. You know, stuff and junk. Hello, my name is Albert.
This is Jiaming.
And for this very special episode, we are having Myke back from what's it called? Geekdom Fancast, formerly of the Geekdom Fancast.
What's up, bros? Today I'm Michelangelo from the Ninja Turtles because of New York.
Because of New York. New York. Yeah.
You know what Albert and I said? We said, you know what? This podcast needs more dude and more Asians. That's what we said. That's the behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? We need more dude energy and more Asians. That's what we came up with.
Off of Myke, you were like, this just more men need to be on mics.
Yeah.
That's what you're talking about, Jiaming, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just man stuff.
We got
man things.
We got Myke on the mic.
Mm-hmm.
All you need is one mic.
Yeah. All right. It's the 907th episode of the show, and as of this recording, it's currently 7:49 p.m., June 15, 2026, in Lima, Peru. And it's time to take a look and see what's up.
What's
so
up?
Here's our segment for What's Up With That or Skip It. The police in Lima, Peru have figured out a clever way of trying to arrest a drug suspect. What's up with that or skip it?
What's up with that?
I'm hoping it's just like put out drugs. You know what I mean? Just lay it out. You know what I mean? Like candy and stuff like that. Just put it out there. All right. I want to hear about this. Yes.
Okay. Two Peruvian police officers disguised as World Cup mascots Clutch and Maple helped arrest a suspected drug dealer in Lima. So yeah, it's you say right here, thanks to the intelligence work, we realized that this person was a diehard football fan and was caught up in World Cup fever. Therefore, we decided to disguise personnel as World Cup mascots so we could approach him without raising suspicion and apprehend him.
Wasn't this the plot of one of the Jump Street movies?
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Jonah Hill. Oh, and there's also Wally World in Beverly Hills Cop 3.
There you go.
At one point, I think Eddie Murphy jumps in an outfit, right? And the mascot.
And this video was circulated online. It's adorable and violent at the same time. It's wonderful. It's actually a wonderful video. Yeah.
I actually haven't seen the actual video, but it says here the officers in mascot costumes use a metal sledgehammer to break down a door to enter with colleagues. Yeah,
that's fun. If they were high on drugs and then a mascot broke down their door on a hammer, do you think they at least had a few laughs before they went to jail?
You guys remember the show Cops, right? Just imagine that, but with mascot. There you go.
Why is it not plastic?
Albert's currently partying while
I was trying to watch the video. I thought I had the volume all the way down. What the heck?
Also very polite too. They knocked twice. You want to knock it down. Very polite. But we did knock twice, right? Yeah, twice.
Hey, if I'm going to get arrested by anybody, it would be nice to be like fluffy mascot characters.
You're right. Imagine being high and seeing that put outside your door, man. Like, whoa, what's happening?
Yeah. All right. New kind of hot dog. There's a new kind of hot dog that is going to be sold or is being sold in places like 7-Eleven and whatnot.
I don't think we should talk about hot dogs now. It's all meat. All meat. Blotted between buns and stuff like that. I object. I say pass.
Ooh, okay. Myke, what's up
Also
with that?
pass too. I'm out of being lactose intolerant. I'll say pass.
All right. Okay. Listeners, once again, it'll be in the show notes if
Meat
you're
being
curious.
squeezed in tubes. I say we pass. We don't want to talk about that.
All right. There's a lot of talk about data centers, and apparently uni researchers, I guess uni is like university researchers plan to build a low-carbon data center, hive mind, with this device that you may not have expected.
Okay, now well, when you do it like that, I have to hear it.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
So the device that is being mentioned here is 2,000 Google Pixel smartphones that Google has actually provided for them, and this is University of California, San Diego. Oh, UCSD! Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
So they plan.
Is this the same thing where like people were also saying that they were gonna like let you lease a data center at your house and be paid for it?
Oh, I have not heard that. I mean, no. No.
Oh, sorry. Well, I hope you don't ask what's up with that because I have no idea.
Yeah.
I saw something on Threads, I think.
Yeah, they plan to use. I already said that they plan to use 2,000 Google Pixel smartphones to build a cloud computing data center with already existing tech. So basically, this won't use up a lot of water because it's just pretty much phones. So that's good. Plus, no longer eco waste. They can use use phones and use it for this thing.
But is it existing phones, or are they buying new phones that are obviously created by conflict, minerals?
Yeah. What about that? Because what if it creates another RAM shortage, but for phones?
They said that. I understand 2,000 phones is less than like a giant. So I mean, a giant data. I understand there's a difference between less waste and stuff, but there's no perfect solution. But yeah, I understand that. But yeah,
I believe these are either refurbished. They're basically used phones, from what I can tell.
Oh, okay, right on.
Yeah, so I mean, it will defeat the purpose if you have to buy new phones just for this, right?
If nothing else, we all agree that the tide has turned on these AI data centers and stuff. Nobody wants it. So we talk about locally here. We don't want data center in Monterey Park. Just pass the thing where they put it in the books that they don't want data centers in their city and stuff like that. So
yeah, it's like one of the most bipartisan agreements that we have as a country, almost.
Exactly. But unfortunately, greed is still a factor for a lot of the cities. So
I just saw this video on TikTok where these Nashville, Tennessee, they protesting data that they want to build next to the Nashville Zoo. The people are like, are you crazy? A data next to the zoo? I saw it next to the animals. Are you nuts? So yeah, it's boo data centers.
It says right here, early experiments show that even a moderately sized cluster of 20 phones is capable of supporting peak submission rates for a 75-plus student class, with grading latencies below the default AWS backend. A 2,000 phone deployment will be capable of supporting 100 such classes at once. This is actually not a bad idea. If each school has their own little cluster of small data center, I mean, they could just pull from that, right?
Also, it probably solves a recycling issue. I'm sure there's a problem with the amount of junk phones that are in recycling centers now. Mm-hmm. I have no idea. I'm just talking about my butt, but sounds like it would be a problem and sounds like a solution.
This actually kind of reminds you of an old story. It is an old story because this was back in the PlayStation 2 era. I'm not sure if you guys remember this. But
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you do, right?
PlayStation 3 also.
Was it also 3? I thought it was 2.
I think it was 3 because the way the cell processor worked on on PlayStation 3, it was specialized for it, I want to say.
Maybe it was the PlayStation 3. Yeah. So what happened? Oh, it probably was the 3 because it was an expensive unit back then, and this is one of the ways they can kind of convince people hey, you're doing something good if you have this, right?
So, I forgot what exactly they were doing though, Albert. I don't remember.
I vaguely remember, but I do I think I remember what the point was. It was supposed to be some cancer research. They were going to use if you leave your PS3 on at a certain mode, it will stay on in the background while it's using the PS3 cell power cell CPU to compute stuff for cancer research. It was something like that, which is no different than what this idea is.
That's kind of crazy because that's kind of almost predates how Bitcoin. Again, something I have no idea about, but how Bitcoin works or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, Bitcoin kind of started around that era too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, that's true.
There you go. Maybe. Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but me personally, my personal life, I started this interaction with AI and stuff like that. I'm actually okay with where we are. I don't, you know what I mean? I use AI. I have an ongoing chat with an AI, DeepSeek and stuff about my diet. You know what I mean? I told it my age, my diet research, my current health, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I'll enter it. Okay, every time I eat something new or I have something questioned about, hey, does this have a lot of salt? Is this processed food? Blah, blah, should I eat it? I enter it, right? And it's an ongoing chat. You know what I mean? And occasionally I'll ask some other questions here and then. But, my point is I'm okay with where it's at right now. You know what I mean? I never go through my daily day and say, you know what? I need more AI power. You know what I mean? I need more of this. You know what I mean? It's I don't know, man. So
I feel like the main issue with AI, well, there are two folds really, is the resources part. It's eating up your water and all that stuff. That's one thing. The other part is generative AI, which is still pretty much in the gray area of hey, you guys are stealing our stuff.
I'm definitely against that. Even though the AI using the thread I'm using is actually taking all these diet stuff and it's putting it in my thing. I understand that I'm doing something bad as well, but generative AI, in principle, I'm against and stuff like that. And there are. Okay, go ahead.
But the thing you're doing though, it's not like generative AI in a sense.
No, I feel like it's pretty righteous and probably a little less intensive on the resources end.
But it's still taking sources. Diet research from other places, and just
Where Google? It's pretty much out there, right? That's really out there.
Still, but it's so personalized. Like I said, I've entered my age, my height, you know what I mean, and my ethnicity and stuff like that. So it's a little bit generative. I feel a little bit bad though. But anyway, go ahead. Sorry,
I used AI for my taxes, and that was pretty cool. Because I hate finance stuff. Like, it's like the one thing that like goes over my head, and then like I can't ever learn. It never sticks in my head. But I was just like, I'm gonna do my taxes. What do I need? And then it would like bring up stuff and ask questions where like I wouldn't even think about, and it helped me. And I owe taxes for the first time, but that's not the AI's problem.
Yeah, well, that's a bigger issue. That's a whole other thing. But yeah. But I'm totally for limiting AI no more data center. I think we're at the limit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
unfortunately for work, I have to use it, but I'm pretty sure that's like anybody in a corporate environment is dealing with the same thing.
Yeah. But if corporations are using Claude, they're kind of trying to cut back now because now their cost is actually too much now. For what I understand.
Yep.
All right, moving on. This restaurant franchise that called for bankruptcy last year is rebranding its raunchiness image to a little bit more family friendly image. What's up with that, or skip it?
Are you talking about Spirit Rhino?
Yeah, no, not the Rhino. I'm not talking about the Rhino.
Or the Hooters? The Rhino?
It's Hooters, right?
It's Hooters. Yeah. So
is it gonna be about owls now?
No. Here's the thing, though. So I haven't gone to Hooters in a long time, right? And the ones that I have,
right. For people listening, for the record, I haven't gone to Hooters in a long time as well. Yeah,
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is,
I know I just answered a question about it and guessed, but
these wings are delicious. That's all I know.
The thing is, where me and Jiaming lived, there's two Hooters.
Why roll me into this? Why keep me involved?
I'm just saying, the two Hooters that used to live close to me and Jiaming don't exist anymore. They're gone, right? Even the one that I know that's in San Diego, that's gone too, right? So it's like I don't even know where there are Hooters.
It's not for lack of me going there, but yeah.
but point is that so apparently the previous owners of Hooters got the company back, and they kind of want to shed the image that the equity firm or whatever, I forget what they call them, they kind of made it more raunchier. Like the outfits are more skimpier, more tighter.
Wait, are we blaming private equity for this one? Is that who bought Hooters?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess the original owners sold Hooters to a private equity.
They really are evil, aren't they?
And then the private equity apparently made it even more raunchier, right? Like they have like bikini nights where the servers were in bikinis and whatnot. So the original owners got the company back because they went bankrupt, so they got them back. And they want to go back to the old uniform. I don't even remember what the old uniform looked like. I think it was just like sports shorts kind of thing.
Yes, I don't remember it either. It's not saved in my memory.
There is no shame, Jiaming. Come on.
It's not permanently engraved in my memory as well. Yes.
There is no shame. Like I've been to Hooters in the past, but that was like maybe like 2 decades ago or whatever, right? So
yes, it has been that long.
I remember going to Hooters during a Comic-Con year one time. I do remember that. So
wait, did they cosplay? Because that seems like a missed opportunity if they didn't.
Nah, they were still dressed as regular Hooter girls, you know.
Oh man.
But it was fun, you know, go to Comic-Con, then walk over to the Hooters, you know, it's like, all right.
Was this
if I'm reading Google correctly, I think there's only 5 left in the California area.
California still has some?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's actually one in Long Beach.
That figures.
Seems to be the closest one I can get to.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's crazy. So
why don't you read the rest of the list? Long Beach. I don't know if that's there. Oh, sorry, what?
San Marcos? Is that by you guys?
San Marcos is more south, close. It's like between Long Beach and... Is that right? No, San Marcos is north, isn't it? That's like closer to the Bay Area.
It sounds like it's in Luzon in the Philippines.
In the Philippines? Oh.
But I know it's not. So. It is in California, but I don't, San Marcos sounds like a Filipino name.
I think it's in the Bay Area. Could be wrong.
It does sound like a place like the Spaniards conquered a few hundred years ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
we're open a mission here, guys.
That's
Get out of here.
That is interesting.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know a time when Hooters wasn't like trying to be super sexy, and I guess it's nice that they're not trying to shoot for that again. I guess.
What's the peak of Hooters? You would think 2005 to 2010ish. You would think that's the peak, probably.
During the George W. Bush Obama era, I would say. Yeah.
That was the peak. Interesting.
That was the peak. I would say. I don't know if the factual numbers
crisis,
here.
Did the 2008 crisis kill it, or
maybe? Yeah. Well, that's like right before Obama era. Maybe Obama era was the era where it probably was the Obama era where they started dying off because people were being more. Thanks, Obama. People were being more conscious about are we really supposed to be peddling this sexy stuff? So
I remember the few times that I went, it was a lot. It was a lot, but it's just kind of like a for shits and giggles and stuff like that.
Yes.
I remember I went there on trivia night, and we actually kind of won like a $20 certificate or something like that to go back and stuff. It was just not. All kidding aside and all boobs aside, I guess. But it was actually a fun place. Every now and then you go there for fun and stuff. It wasn't that big a deal.
Speaking of restaurants for fun, this classic cartoon franchise is finally having its own restaurant. What's up with that?
Are they doing a Krusty Krab?
No, but there was what do they call that thing? There have been restaurants that did like a collab with SpongeBob that did that kind of a thing.
Right.
But this one is not a collab. This is an actual real licensed restaurant based on this.
I gotta know what's
franchise.
Up with
The
that.
theme song for this cartoon goes, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Why didn't I know?
So they are
actually 4 people sent me to this. I should have known.
Yeah, you of all people. I mean, I was like, it's a coincidence Myke could be in this episode because I'm going to be talking about this.
I literally introduced myself as Michelangelo.
So the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Pizzeria will open in Santa Monica at 3rd Street Promenade.
It already had its soft opening, I believe. I saw people eating there.
It is soft opening. Official opening will be this week on the 20th. Will be the official opening. But yeah, and it is in collaboration with Paramount Products and Experiences and Lunchbox Group. So it is a fully licensed restaurant based on the Turtles.
I'm gonna go, and I'll let you guys know what I think.
I feel. Go ahead.
Sorry. I have two comments. Why isn't it in New York? I
was just gonna say that.
Doesn't make any sense. And number 2, there's no movie. I mean, the movie's coming out next year, right? I'm surprised it's launching right now. They usually time it with a movie or a new cartoon series or something like that, but nothing. It's not promoting anything other than the restaurant itself, right?
I do feel like
that's true.
I do feel like this was an idea from the restaurateur, not the company. They probably asked, "Hey, can we make a restaurant based on the Turtles?" It could have been as simple as that, right?
The thing is, it's been around for like 40 years. At some point, I mean, this can't be the first time I go, oh, you know what?
I will say, I went to a place in Brooklyn that was basically a Ninja Turtles place. They had, it didn't say it on the title or whatever, but it was just a bunch of drawings and a lot of pizzas were named after turtle stuff, and there was like a bench outside.
What's that thing from Coming to America? It's not McDonald's. It's
McDonald's.
Yeah, it's one of those things, right? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But it was like legitimate Ninja Turtle drawings and stuff. Just it's probably not licensed at all. I'm guessing Nickelodeon has the license, right? Or Paramount?
Paramount.
Paramount.
Which owns Nickelodeon. Yeah,
same thing.
Yeah.
So, I have one comment out on that. You know what restaurant, or it's a question, you know what restaurant's never had a soft opening?
Mm-hmm.
Hooters, probably.
Yeah.
That's
pretty good.
Yeah, so this one, like Jiaming said,
you had a podcast on that joke, man. That's a great joke.
I'm not done with the story yet, though. Like Jiaming, I was going like, why didn't New York pick up on this? I mean, come on, it should be in New York, right?
Yeah.
This is right here.
When I think pizza and Ninja Turtles, I don't think Santa Monica.
I wonder if it's like too on the nose for New Yorkers. No, wait, actually no, because the Brooklyn place, like everyone loved that place actually. But yeah, that is kind of a weird question.
So it says right here, the menu was developed with consultation from Brooklyn-based Angelo Womack, a veteran pizzaiolo who has worked with acclaimed pizzerias like Roberta's, Oak and Rye, Glide, Mama's Boy, and Scars.
Okay.
So its pizza program includes a 3-day dough fermentation process, natural American flours, hand-stretched mozzarella, and California Stanislaus tomatoes. They even matched their water's pH level to that of New York City in an homage to the sewer-dwelling superhero's hometown.
So they know, right? They know. They know they. You know what I mean? This doesn't belong in Santa Monica. It's a New York City thing.
I know, right?
First come, first serve.
Yeah. Also, too fancy, by the way. Just real quick, it's too fancy. You know what I mean? All that measuring, all that research and stuff. You know what? Read the comic book. How about that? Read it or watch the cartoon.
Okay, come on. You know this is based mostly on the cartoon, right?
Yeah. Is it cut by katanas? That's what I want to know.
I don't know.
Serve katanas, a greasy or cheese pizza or a pepperoni. I mean, it's all in the cartoon. I'm sure. I'm sure you've seen see what they order. It's all there. You don't need a research group. Come on now.
Yeah, is the dough tenderized by nunchaku?
Well, Myke, you can be our correspondent and check it out and tell us how it goes.
I definitely will. I already promised like 2 people already that we're gonna go.
Yeah,
so
it's local for us. All right, and that's what's up. What's up? Now this is the part where Albert has now this is the part where Albert has a list and wants you to guess. Being the girls are not here, I figured I can toss this topic to you guys. The New York Times has proclaimed their 100 best movies of the 21st century.
The New York Times did.
Yeah. Now
recently,
it was chosen by a voting poll of over 500 directors, actors, and others around the world. So one could say that it isn't just a bunch of journalists deciding; they actually have filmmakers deciding on this list.
Okay.
This was kind of ran last year because it was the end of the first, it was the end of the quarter century.
Correct. So the oldest movies is from 2000, and the newest movies in 2023. So.
Okay.
So a point if you can get a movie from the top 25.
I did see the list.
From 2000 to 2023.
Yeah, they don't have anything earlier than 2023. I mean, more recent. I mean.
Do you want to go first, Jiaming?
I kind of know the list. I don't remember exactly, but I know kind of. I'll just take the big one out. It's Parasite.
Parasite is number 1. Yes.
Oh, that's shit! Parasite's number 1.
Let's do the top 30 because there's a number 28. I kind of want to mention. So top 30.
Okay. Give me. There Will Be Blood.
That should be here. Don't shouldn't it? Number 3.
Ooh.
Okay. So it's Parasite something, and then There Will Be Blood.
Yeah. Oh, No Country for Old Men.
No Country for number 6.
Oh, that's way lower than.
I mean, it's out of 100, so number 6 is pretty good.
Yeah.
The Parasite, and then There Will Be Blood. I mean, can we just go down the PTA route? Is Phantom Thread on there?
Oh, damn it! It is number 25. I wasn't that big a fan of that movie, but number 25, people really?
Yeah.
Jiaming?
In the spirit of this podcast, I will take the only Marvel movie that's on the list. I will take Black Panther.
Is Black Panther actually here?
Yeah, it's in the top 100. I don't know if it's in the top 30 though. I forgot you mentioned top 30, right?
Top 30.
I
forgot. Yeah. It's not in the top. No, it's not in the top 30. No.
Was it the only one in the top 100?
Yes, it is. Yeah, if I remember correctly.
No, there's another superhero comic book in the top.
But the only one, from the Marvel.
Oh, Marvel. Yes, correct.
I'm sorry, I think I want to guess that one would be The Dark Knight, right?
Dark Knight number 28.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's the reason why I said top 30, because I'm like to shout out Dark Knight at least.
I would have shouted out Endgame, but that's just me. But what am I gonna do? The other one I know is in the top 10 for sure. I believe Mulholland Drive.
Mulholland Drive is number 2.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. What about Let's Go Charlie Kaufman? Is there Eternal Sunshine on there?
Number 7.
Nice. Good one. Oh, speaking of Charlie Kaufman, I'll go with his written. He did something he wrote and directed. Schenectady, New York. New Yorkers love that movie. Come on, man. Bougie New Yorkers.
I don't see the top 30.
Oh,
not in the top 30.
Burn.
Maybe top 100. I mean, I feel like Being John Malkovich, was that in the 2000s?
Malkovich.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I do not see it in number 30.
That 30. might be older actually.
No, I'm pretty sure that was in the 2000s, right?
Was it? Because I remember Eternal Sunshine.
No, it wasn't.
04.
It wasn't. 99. 1999.
Really?
Oh, okay. So that makes sense.
If I remember correctly, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Man,
go.
I'd want to say that Eternal Sunshine would probably be even the last Charlie Kaufman that would probably get on there if Synecdoche's not on there.
I'll test that theory. Adaptation.
Was that 2000?
Yeah, it was 2000.
Adaptation. That better be in the top 30. Oh, number 27. Number 30 is 27.
Oh, barely above the Dark Knight.
I would put it higher. I would put it higher than that.
I would have put it higher too.
What the hell? I mean, yeah, it is better than the Dark Knight, I would say, collectively, but a little bit more better.
There's some in the top 10 that I don't agree with, but whatever.
Oh, interesting.
Go ahead. Who's next?
There's so many movies. I mean, we could just like think about all the Oscar winners, right? Supposedly.
Don't say Green Book.
Yeah. Oh my God! Wait, let me say Green Book just to make sure it's on there. Okay, thank God.
It's by filmmakers. I think they're aware that movie should not be on the list.
Okay, I'll say Get Out.
Get Out is number 8.
Yeah,
nice.
I kind of remember the top more or less.
I wonder if Jordan Peele made the whole thing? Is Nope on there?
Nope. Oh, I don't think Nope was definitely not in the top 30. I don't see it in the top 30.
I'll go back to Korean cinema and say Old Boy.
Old Boy
was
better
that 2000?
Was that 2000 though?
2003.
Oh, I don't see the top 30. That
disappoints
me.
Way, dude.
No, that disappoints me. No way.
Insane.
It's gotta be in the top 100 though.
Is it? No, it's not. Good, it's not.
Okay,
oh my gosh.
Are you sure it was 2003?
It's 2003. Old Boy, the other guess I would have said for 2003.
It is.
Memories of a Murder also came out in 2003. Is that on the list anywhere? Memories of a Murder is another great movie.
I'm sorry, I'm distracted by looking for Old Boy in the list. I didn't find it. Okay, so you're saying what? I'm sorry, what was that?
Are you control F-ing it? Because Old Boy is
I did
one
control
word.
F, yeah. Old Boy was 0-0.
One
what
word.
about Memories of a Murder? That's also 2003. Is that on the list?
Murder.
This list sucks.
Not in the top 30.
If Old Boy's not in it, that sucks.
Not in the top 30.
Crazy. Oh, man.
Ridiculous.
All right, you want me to just go count the top 30?
Sure.
Number 30, Lost in Translation.
Oh, also, if it's a 2000 cutoff, I also want to mention, I don't know how they count, if they count 2000, 2001, whatever, but E2000, Me and Bien, and also Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon are also in that border area.
Those are 2 in the top 30.
Nice.
Perfect. That's good.
All right, so 30, Lost in Translation. 29, Arrival. 28, The Dark Knight. 27, Adaptation. 26, I'm so happy this is on this, Anatomy of a Fall. That's a really good movie.
The placement is about right.
Except for the fact that 25, Phantom Thread is right above that. I mean, come on.
I haven't seen it, so I can't comment.
24 is Her. 23 is Boyhood. 22 is The Grand Budapest Hotel.
I haven't seen those, so I can't.
21, The Royal Tenenbaums. Wow, there's a lot of Wes Anderson here.
I like all these movies, but Old Boy is better than all of these. We keep going.
They have Parasite up there.
Only
but
if you like transgressive cinema. Only if you like movies that.
Is that what it is?
But these are filmmakers, though. The filmmakers have to have seen Old Boy.
That's insane.
Right. Bunch of pussy is what we're saying.
Anyways, 20, The Wolf of Wall Street. 19, Zodiac. 18, Y Tu Mami Tambien.
Nice.
17, Brokeback Mountain.
Okay.
16, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Okay.
15, City of God.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes, there you go. Okay.
Why didn't I choose one? That's one of my Letterboxd top 4. Why didn't I say that earlier? But
14, Inglourious Bastards.
Okay.
13, Children of Men.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. I should have said that too.
12, debatable for me, The Zone of Interest.
Oh, I never watched that one.
I would put it closer to where Anatomy of Fall is, but it's a great movie. It's a great movie.
11.
Debatable because you think it's too high, Albert?
I think it's too high.
Okay.
It's a vibe movie. Like I don't know if it's gonna stand the test of time. Oh, debatable. 11, Mad Max.
I think it's more relevant now than when I saw it, but yeah, considering what's happening.
That is true. Number 11, Mad Max: Fury Road.
Nice.
Oh, now I
like that.
Yeah.
Number 10, The Social Network.
Hell yeah.
Number 9.
That's something I disagree. I've never liked that movie that much.
Oh, really?
I actually
I'm
like
not.
it. Yeah.
I think that's my favorite Sorkin movie.
Yeah, this Sorkin. Yeah. And he's directing the sequel, so there's that.
Yeah.
Number 9, Spirited Away.
Nice.
Oh my God! Oh God! That should be higher.
Yeah, that should be higher. Also, that's the first Studio Ghibli you named?
Yeah, that is.
Crazy. I'm guessing it's the last on the list too, which is also making me mad.
It is the highest. I'm not sure if that's the only one, but that is the highest. Number 8, Get Out. Number 7, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Number 6, No Country for Old Men. Number 5, I say debatable, Moonlight.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I like the movie. Number 5.
But not that high?
Number 5.
Yeah.
Number 4, In the Mood for Love. Nice.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, see, I didn't know they were going to
count In the Mood for Love. 2000s?
That's in the 2000s.
That's exactly 2000.
Oh, okay. I was like,
that's a legitimately great movie. That's a legitimately great movie. It's too low.
Number 3, There Will Be Blood. Number 2, Mulholland Drive. And number 1, Parasite.
Yeah.
A lot of people are surprised Parasite hit number 1. I think it deserves being really high up there. But it's
do too, but
early
it's
only been 7 years.
There's so many people that don't like it. I think who miss the point. But I understand why people would be surprised because just like the consensus doesn't seem to be there. But personally, I think it's great.
And for funsies, you want to see what the last 10 movies are.
Real quick, before we move off the top 30, you mentioned Zodiac in the top 30, right?
Correct.
I would contend that's way too high because Memories of Murder came out before that, and if that movie didn't come out, Zodiac wouldn't be in its form. You know what I mean? It wouldn't exist as it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, literally.
I don't disagree with you.
Memories of a Murder is a better movie too. Not only did Zodiac, I don't want to say copy, but it's kind of has the same kind of vibe and stuff like that. But Memories of a Murder is a much better.
Can we talk about? I just learned this. Have you heard the whole trivia between? Or about the last shot of that movie? It's not really a spoiler.
Are you talking about Anatomy of a Fall or
Memories of a Murder?
Oh, okay.
The main character looks at the camera. He's a detective, and he looks at the camera, and it's because the killer hasn't been found, and then so what's his face?
The detective turns salesman at the end. He's a microwave salesman at the end, right? The main character.
Yeah, he basically looks at the last shot is him looking at the camera because because the killer would probably watch it, so he wanted to.
I see.
He wanted him to like look at the killer himself, so it was pretty cool.
And they did catch him. My understanding is the real case it's based on. They caught the guy eventually.
Oh, really?
I believe so. Double check on Wikipedia, guys. But I think they caught the guy.
I wonder if there's like some weird Park Chan-wook hate because Old Boy's not on there in a list made by filmmakers, and then also No Other Choice should have gotten more Oscar buzz. I feel like at the time.
Yeah, it was my best movie of last year.
Yeah, so I wonder if he's rubbed someone the wrong way in Hollywood.
I wouldn't put No Other Choice in the top 100, but that's fine. I like the movie a lot.
Not in the top 100, but Old Boy should be.
No, it wouldn't have qualified because it came out last year.
Right, 23, right. Yeah, Old Boy should be. So
although admittedly, there's still a bunch of movies in this list that I would not put in the top 100 either. But here, just for funsies, let me say the last 10 movies on the list. All right.
Yeah.
91, Fish Tank. 92.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, Fish Tank is a British movie.
Okay.
Doesn't help, but all right.
Yeah, it's a British movie.
I know. You could say it's like from New Zealand. It wouldn't have made a difference.
I know, that's true. 92, Gladiator.
Okay.
93, Michael Clayton.
Oh,
yeah, really
I love Michael Clayton.
Yeah.
94, Minority Report.
Okay, I really like that movie.
95, The Worst Person in the World. That's a good movie.
That's too low.
Yeah. Number 96, Black Panther.
Yeah.
97, Gravity. 98, Grizzly.
Terrible.
Oh my God! Hey, check this out. Okay. Let me get to it. Okay. 98, Grizzly Man.
That's good.
99, Memories of a Murder. So it is here. It is here.
Okay.
It's number 99.
It's way too low.
It's way too low.
It's embarrassing that Zodiac and Murder are separated by that much. You should flip it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I agree.
I mean, at least on the list, but at the same time, that's way too low.
Yeah.
Is Scorsese's The Departed on that list?
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Number 31, I think.
Is Infernal Affairs on the list?
I haven't scanned through that much.
Okay, same thing. I would say the same thing. Departed's a remake, and I would say that Infernal Affairs is like a better story.
Have you watched the whole trilogy of Infernal Affairs?
No, is it worth it?
I have not seen it. I was going to ask you. I only seen the first one. Yeah.
I only seen the first one too.
Infernal Affairs qualifies though, right? What year did Infernal Affairs come out in Hong Kong?
I think that is 90s, by the way. I think you're right. I think that's a 90s movie. I could be wrong about that, but I think it's a 90s movie.
Did you say 100?
100 is Superbad.
2002.
Which is nice. I think Superbad being on the list is a nice call out to hey, we haven't ignored some comedies. So
yeah, but Superbad.
Yeah, I mean that's a great comedy too.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm gonna look down the list again to see if I just happen to miss Old Boy. But Control F didn't give me Old Boy though.
A couple of things though. If you're gonna pick a Ridley Scott movie, you said you had Gladiator '96 or something like that. I would pick Matchstick Man. I think Matchstick Man is a much better.
I like Matchstick Man much better than that.
I would pick Matchstick Man.
That's an underrated Ridley
Scott. Hey, here we go. Old Boy, number 43.
Okay.
You're right, Myke. I should have had it as one word, not two.
Right, but it's still way too low.
It's too low.
Yeah.
And also, if you're gonna do a comedy, I would just pick the Bridesmaid. Give one to Wade.
Oh yeah, that would be great too.
Yeah. Bridesmaids, number 32.
Oh, there you go.
Great. Wow, that's cool.
That's nice.
It's a filmmaker's list. Here's some factoids that I think is worth mentioning here. In the list, 45 films belong to the first decade of this century, 2000-2009. 33 films between 2010 and 2019, and 22 films between 2019 and 2025, which I think speaks more about the quality of what we've had the past 6 years. So that's pretty good. The majority of films in the list come from USA, no surprise, followed by Europe, mostly United Kingdom and France, Asia, mostly South Korea and Japan, and Latin America, mainly Brazil. Bong Joon-ho's Parasite was voted as a top pick on both the original and readers' polls, as was the second top pick, David Lynch's 2001 neo-noir Mulholland Drive. Only 10 films from the list have won the Academy Award for Best Picture. Parasite, Moonlight, No Country for Old Men, The Departed, 12 Years a Slave, Oppenheimer, Spotlight, The Hurt Locker, Everything Everywhere All at Once, number 77, by the way, and Gladiator. Only 4 animated films appeared on the list, with Hayao Miyazaki's Spirited Away at number 9, is the highest ranking animated feature to be on each list, readers and filmmakers.
What are the 3? Do you happen to know what the other 3?
Pixar's WALL-E at 34, Up at 50th. I agree on Up. I think no.
Up is WALL-E, I agree.
I think me and Jiaming talk about this. Up is really good in the first 10 minutes, and then from that point on, it's just like a normal movie.
I was about to say that too. If it's just the first 10 minutes, it should be in the top 30.
I rewatched it recently. After the first 20 minutes, it literally falls apart. Not falls apart, but it's just like
it just becomes like a regular Pixar movie after that. But the first segment is like amazing.
Did Satoshi Kon have all his movies in the 1990s? Did he pass away before the 2000s?
It's possible. I could have sworn he had an early 2000 movie though.
Because if Tokyo Godfather is eligible, I would vote for Tokyo Godfather to make the list too. Tokyo Godfather is a masterpiece.
The last of the animated is Ratatouille, by the way.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Only 3 documentary films have appeared on the list: The Act of Killing, The Gleaners and I, and Grizzly Man.
I would add The Cove and the Man on the Wire.
Oh yeah, Man on the Wire. That's a good one.
That's good, yeah.
Those are good documentaries.
The highest ranked female directed film on the list is Justine Triet's Anatomy of a Fall.
Okay.
Then it says here Katya Lund does appear as a co-director for City of God.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
that's right.
And here's a small list you can guess here. Only 14 film directors appear more than once in the list. Can you name some of them?
Okay, well, Chow Yun-Park, right?
Thank you.
No, more than one in the list.
Oh,
and no, Bong Joon-ho had 2 movies. Yes.
Bong Joon-ho, right? David Lynch.
David Lynch has not David Lynch. No, he only has 1.
Paul Thomas Anderson.
Yeah,
Paul Thomas Anderson has 4 on the list.
Damn.
The other David.
Oh, Fincher.
He has 3 movies on the list. Yes.
Okay.
Didn't he do? How many did he have? Didn't he? No, Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, Christopher Nolan has 5. He has the most movies in the top 100.
All his movies came out in this time period.
Villeneuve only has 1, which I believe is just The Arrival.
Ooh, that's crazy. Oh, what about Cuarón?
He has 4 movies on the list.
Oh, there you go. That's nice.
Any other guesses?
I think I'm out.
Myke?
PTA, we said, right?
Yeah, he has 4.
Oh, well, you already said Wes Anderson.
Wes Anderson has 2, yes. Okay, so the 14 film directors appearing more than once. Scorsese, Linklater, Ang Lee, Spike Jonze, Jonathan Glazer, Bong Joon-ho. Wes Anderson has 2 films each on the list. Tarantino and Fincher has 3. Cuarón, the Coen brothers, and Paul Thomas Anderson has 4, and then Christopher Nolan has 5.
Sure.
Look at that.
I have 2 comments. One's a question. If you guys had to pick a number 1, what would you pick? I would pick Spirit Away.
I wouldn't pick Spirit Away. I like the movie, but not that
2023. Man, that's tough.
Every movie between 2000 and 2000.
I hate ranking stuff, so it's I don't know, man. That's tough for me, but I would not be mad at Spirited Away being number 1.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be mad, but that definitely would not be my pick.
What would your pick be?
I'm not so sure. I'm actually not so sure. I'd like to say Her, because I really like that movie, and I think it's prescient for today's era too. Mm-hmm. Anatomy of a Fall is a movie that I really loved. That's that one. Adaptation is probably my choice for number 1.
That is a great choice. Yeah. It has one of the best third acts ever and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to tell him that Adaptation would be my number 1 pick.
That's a good choice. Yeah. I would not agree with you if you kept Anatomy of a Fall with Her. No disrespect to those movies and stuff like that. But Adaptation is a very cool choice. And my last point is, I believe if you ask me to vote who's the best director of this time period, it's not Christopher Nolan. I think it's Bong Joon-ho by a country mile. Not only did he direct Parasite, Memories of Murder, which you talked about, but his filmography also includes Snowpiercer, Host, all legitimately. What's that? The meat movie.
Okja. The Netflix movie?
The Netflix movie and stuff like that. Right. So yeah, I think he's the best director.
I personally really loved Mickey 17. I know a lot of people don't, but I really like that movie.
I still haven't seen Mother or Dog Bites Man, so those might be great movies too. But from the ones I've seen, I think he's the best director of this.
Actually, I haven't seen either of those either. He himself says he doesn't like Dog Bites Man.
Oh, okay.
But that's probably just humility.
Well, it's his first movie, right?
Yeah.
But just Parasite alone and Memories of Murder, I think that's 2 legit masterpieces of it. I think that by itself should win him the decade.
And the Host too.
Choose, I would say Host.
The Host is one of the best movies of whatever year it came in, and so Snowpiercer. So that's what I'm saying. 2 masterpieces, also 2 movies from that would be considered the best movies of the year they came out. That's a good filmography.
Okay, all right, and there's the list. Good stuff. Now what else you got? Well, we have Myke for a reason. Feel free. Talk about the Knicks.
Oh man, this is a bummer that Ruthie isn't here because I'm sure she has a lot more personal investment. I mean, I personally basketball is the only sport I watch. So I'm first and foremost a Lakers fan. I was born literally in the Showtime era. The first NBA championship I was alive for was the Lakers versus Celtics '87. Mm-hmm. So I've loved the Lakers the whole time, but the Knicks have always been my dad's favorite East Coast team. I remember I used to play as Patrick Ewing and John Starks in NBA Jam.
Do you guys have family from the East Coast?
No. I mean, we have some, but my dad just liked the Knicks. And then recently I got into it. I really started following them in the postseason because of our baby Lakers. At first it was Julius Randle, who was baby Lakers. Is who I call all the drafts we had post Kobe.
Yeah,
it was just
once we traded away for Anthony Davis.
Yeah, basically.
Get out of here.
And then one of those was Josh Hart. And then when he was on the Knicks with Julius Randle, I was like, oh, I'm gonna get myself involved in that, as Ryan Coogler would say. And so I loved them ever since. And then I've always loved New York because Ninja Turtles is the first movie I saw in theaters. I just think it's a cool place. And then even recently with Wondani and stuff, it just seems like an awesome place. So yeah, the Knicks have been my East Coast my East Coast team. And so this past championship run, they just won the championship, and it's kind of like a storybook thing. I'm Jiaming, do we following it at all?
My whole thing is I'm like Mike. I'm a Lakers fan, stuff like that. But my progression, my timeline, for this NBA playoff is basically number one. I don't want OKC to win. Anybody but OKC.
Yes.
Everybody, nobody likes OKC because of the flopping and trying to hurt players and stuff like that. Complaining.
Well, I mean, I like OKC, but my prediction was they were going to win, so
Yeah.
it was kind of
I mean,
helpful.
that's a safe bet. I mean,
Yeah, but that's just for the shits and giggles. But
Right.
I talk about the actual ethics, the ethics of basketball,
Sure.
You know, it's the thing is I don't want to be a hypocrite, and because Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves is on the Lakers, and they do fair share of foul baiting and stuff. But the thing is, OKC has this combination of foul baiting, complaining, and trying to hurt other players. You know what I mean? You can do one or two of these things. You can't do all of them. You know what I mean?
Right.
You can't be an asshole in all these different categories and stuff like that. That's number one. I don't want OKC to win. They're just disgusting me and stuff like that. Anyway.
Also, they have like the media's like attention. Like they were the media darling for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was like basically, and just like the fans, just whatever interactions I had fans with like OKC, like they were just so full of it. Like, I mean, you have success, you guys are really good, but like it was like really annoying. And then they swept the Lakers, and that was like a really
And the thing is, some stuff is indefensible. Even if they didn't beat the Lakers or whatever, take the Lakers out of it. Some stuff is indefensible. You can't step on somebody's foot. You know what I mean? You can't pull somebody's hair. SGA can't fall down before he gets contact and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And then the thing is, the stuff that SGA is deliberate, is intentional. He learned this from CP3. CP3 and him were teammates. CP3, that's his bread and butter. He tries to get these foul baits and stuff like that. Him and JJ Redick were on podcast together. This is before he was a Lakers coach. They actually talked about this, the ethics of basketball, of foul baiting and stuff like that. So it's gross. I find it disgusting and stuff like that. So my whole thing is I didn't want OKC to win. So anybody but OKC, that's fine. Number two, once they got to the finals, the Knicks and Spurs, I really didn't care. I just wanted a good series. But then Trump shows up on game 3, and I'm like, oh my god, if Trump jinxed the Knicks to lose the series, that's hilarious. So I started pulling for the Spurs, man. Oh my god, just for shits and giggles. But anyway, when they won game 4, I was like, there's no Trump jinx except for that one game. That's not a big deal. So then I just wanted the series to extend as much as possible. Game 6, game 7, that'd be awesome. But at the end, Knicks won. I'm happy for them. It's, like I said, I don't have a dog in the fight really. So yeah.
I was rooting for the Spurs because also because they were the ones that could beat OKC, and they did in the regular season. So I was like, okay, they're the only hope we have. For them not getting to the finals again. But then once it became them and the Knicks, I'm like, okay, well the Spurs have won so much in the 2000s, and like I don't want them to win any more championships, especially when they're kind of like conference rivals. Like they've definitely taken a lot from the Lakers. Even though we've gave them some of their most embarrassing experiences, which is great. And like before the whole year started, like I was kind of like I was like really rooting for Victor Wembanyama, like the star player for the Spurs, just because he's like he's a smart kid. He seems to be like a geek. Like anything to take away from like the Jokic GOAT talk is great. Like I was like, okay, cool. We don't have to hear Jokic or SGA being like touted as the greatest of all time. But then now that you say that Chris Paul stuff, that makes sense too, because he did some stuff. Victor Wembanyama, some questionable stuff, especially in the last game. He landed in Jalen Brunson's stuff in his landing area when you shoot. So for people that don't know, like if a shooter jumps, shoot the ball, you're supposed to keep their landing area clear because that's protects the shooter. You don't want anyone to get injured. And people have gotten like Draymond Green, like people have gotten suspended and flagrant fouls for it.
We call it the Zaza Pachulia. He famously did that to Kawhi Leonard and knocked Kawhi Leonard out of a series. You know what I mean? And Bruce Bowen, a former Spurs, was also famous for this. Bruce Bowen was famous for putting his foot underneath a jump shooter.
Ooh, I forgot about that. But that was
I'm much older than you are, so I remember this stuff.
Well, I remember Bruce Bowen. I forgot. I didn't know that though. And then so like I don't know, Wemby started to become, and then he started getting like really too cocky, like for his age. It's like, come on, man, you got to earn the GOAT thing, you know. You got to be, and then you got to be humble until then. And on the flip side, the Knicks have been like quite the opposite. They're always humble. They're always like feet to the ground. They're not giggly like OKC. Another thing that annoys me with them, they're like just so like childish sometimes. It definitely seems like too.
Yeah, they do that bit after the game, and so they're the beat reporter for the local OKC TV. They do that bit where they put towels around it on the guy. You know what
right?
I mean?
Yeah.
It's like okay, I get it. You do it a couple of times, I get it, but all right.
And they laughed at the Lakers when Austin Reeves was like, seriously like petitioning the refs to like protect the players because they were like going for them to get injured. And they were laughing at the Lakers. So it's like, okay, you guys suck. But then Wemby had like some instances too where like it was like, okay, man. So but I don't know, man, this Knicks team is like kind of like a team of destiny. Like last time the Knicks were in the finals, it was against the Spurs again in '99. And Jalen Brunson, the star of the Knicks, their lead player, his dad was on the team. His dad was not nearly as good as him. He only played like I think 5 minutes in a game, or if that. But it felt like destiny coming all over again. And they also the Spurs and the Knicks also met up in the NBA Cup this year. So it's like
it's legit.
Yep,
it's a precursor. The precursor who's going to be in the finals now. It's a legit thing.
Exactly. And then the Knicks are like, they just have like such a story to them. Like it would be like this would be like a sports story that like a Disney Channel thing. Like I always joke that it's like the power of friendship is what they went with. So like three of them were on Villanova together and they won 3 championships together. 2 of them are from Jersey and New York. Or 2 championships together, right? And then Josh Hart only got 1. And then like 2 of them are from Jersey. Jalen Brunson, obviously, and then Jose Alvarado's from New York.
Yes.
So it's like a bunch of hometown kids. Everyone was underestimating them. Everyone's kind of from another team because like that because they were like all severely underrated. Like Karl Anthony Towns is on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Everyone talked crap about him. Jalen Brunson, exactly. Jalen Brunson himself was like second to Luka over in the Mavericks. Everyone talked. I mean, and like they didn't even offer him a good enough thing. He wanted to stay with the Mavericks, but they didn't offer him anything like substantial for him to stay. So he went to the Knicks. He took less money to get his friends on the thing. Mikal Bridges, someone else who was like on Villanova with them. OG, who was injured in the Raptors and also underrated. So it's like really like just like a Disney Channel movie, like power of friendship wins all. And then the fact that they came back from every single game in the finals is insane. I followed that whole thing. It's just been what a time for New York. I'm so happy for them.
Every game they were down by at least 12 points in every game, and they still won. Did you hear this theory where if you're a basketball player, if the father is a superstar basketball player, the son is not going to be as good. But if the father is a basketball player, but he's like a role player, his son will be a superstar. You know what I mean?
Yep, I heard that theory, and it's so far it's completely correct.
It's kind of true. Yeah. Ron Harper was a role player, a great role player, though. But his son Dylan Harper is much better. You know what I mean? Same thing with Jalen Brunson. His father was a bench player, but Jalen Brunson is a superstar. So yeah.
And then on the flip side, Bronny, obviously.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
And then there's Steph Curry and Del Curry. Del Curry was pretty good. I don't think he was
not anywhere close to.
He's not the number 1 shooter of all time.
I think his biggest accomplishment was winning a 3-point contest, maybe at some point, or leading the league in 3 points at some point. But yeah, I don't think he made an all-star team or anything like that. But yeah.
I wonder if the closest would be Michael Thompson and Klay Thompson, because
yes, that's probably true. Yeah,
that might be the closest. I'll have to do some research, but that might be the closest because Michael Thompson, he's the radio guy for the Lakers right now, but he was part of that Showtime Lakers, and then Klay was his son. Who,
but I will say that he was a number 1 pick, but the course of the way that his career ran, he eventually became more of a role player, even though he's like a number 1 pick and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I don't think he made that many. I don't think he made all. I'm not sure he had an all-star appearance or anything like that. But yeah.
But Klay definitely wasn't as high though, right?
Yes, but he reached a higher level. I think he was like a mid first round pick, but his highs are much higher than his father's by far. Yeah. But good times. Good times. It was a good NBA playoff run. I had a lot of fun.
For a playoff run that didn't involve the Lakers past the second round, it's like the most fun I've had in a while. I feel like watching.
I heard this on the podcast. It's probably the greatest 5-game series in NBA Finals history. You know what I mean? Even though it was only five games, it was everyone was competitive. Had one of the great comebacks, one of the great tips of all time.
Right.
It was wonderful. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we didn't mention that Game 4 was like the world-wrecking or the NBA history record comeback of all time. 29 points, and then they came back.
I may or may not have, once it reached like 29 points, I cannot confirm or deny it. I may have started watching something racy on my iPad and something a little sexy time. And then I realized, what was happening? I actually had, in a demonstration of absolute control and what do you call it? Patience, I guess. I don't know. Self-denial, self-patience. I said, you know what? I've got patience in this game. I got to turn off this iPad. Wait a minute. This can wait.
I will say the only reason why I didn't give up because I've been watching this Knicks team.
Yeah.
And like even last year they had some crazy comebacks.
Yeah.
So like this year, like especially after the Cavs game where they came back by 22 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
which was another amazing game.
That's another funny one because when the last bit I saw the Cavs game, I think they were like in the middle of the fourth quarter and they're down like 18. I said, well, this game is over. I went for like a long ass walk. When I came home, I'm like, what the hell happened?
That's what happened to me last year with a Pacers game. Like I was watching a random Pacers game, and then like that happened because they were doing the crazy comebacks also with the Knicks. But yeah, so this time I would stay. I like it was hard to watch until it was obvious what was happening. But yeah, I'm right there with you. I was like stress cleaning at the time. But man, Josh Hart, I love you, man. One of like my favorite baby Laker probably. Yeah. Jordan Clarkson, the other baby Laker, first Filipino to win an NBA Finals. And he was at the Puerto Rican parade after, which was really funny. I mean, as you hear this, you can just go on Knicks Twitter or Knicks social media, and you'll have a good time because those guys are just like super funny. Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson have a podcast together that's like it's fun to watch the clips of them talking and stuff. They're just like they seem like a good group of dudes. And then on top of that, just humble and hardworking and like the best underdog story. New York has it so good right now. I'm so jealous of like their mayor of this team.
Yeah.
And pizza.
Yeah, we're moving on to Lakers offseason and see what happens.
Yeah, yeah. So what do you want to happen in the offseason?
I think this is not an original thought, but I think they should copy the New York Knicks model because they can't tank and get drafted. You can't build a team through draft. So they have to follow the Knicks model in terms of like building the roster around Luka and Austin's weaknesses. You know what I mean? They need long, athletic, young defensive players and stuff like that who can shoot threes. It's easier said than done. And if they want to bring LeBron back, hopefully, the thing is, at the end of the day, LeBron should look at what Jalen Bronson did. He took $100 million less. Also, he can look at what Shohei has done. You know what I mean? Shohei's, you know what I mean? He should, if he really, I mean, he deserves whatever money he gets, obviously. But the thing is, if he wants to really ingratiate himself on the Lakers, he should take the vet minimum. They can do a lot of things if he takes the vet minimum.
Yeah, I agree. I want him back, but I don't want to pay him max.
Yeah, even at 41,
I mean, he deserves it. You said, like you said, but like in order to stay competitive, it would be cool not to do that.
So that's what I want: long, athletic dudes who can shoot threes and stuff like that. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
go Lakers.
Did you think Albert is just like?
I think he fell asleep.
No, I'm still here. I'm just listening. Yeah. Jiaming, do you want to add to the conversation for anything else, or you're good?
I was going to mention something really quickly. Hopefully, this is real quick. The three of us all saw The Furious over the weekend, right?
Sure did.
Oh God, yes.
It's a wonderful movie. I recommend it. That's my recommendation for the week, whatever or something. But anyway, there's one specific part I want to question you guys about. And
should we save that for spoilers after credits?
No, this is not a spoiler. This is not a spoiler.
Okay.
This is absolutely not a spoiler because there's English in the movie The Furious. It takes place in Southeast Asia, right?
Yeah.
Right.
But I want to see if you guys agree with me. The English is obviously not spoken by the actors that are speaking, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think so, right? It didn't.
I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure.
Yeah, this is what I'm getting at, Albert. But I looked at it very closely. But they are mouthing English. You know what I mean? They're not speaking any Asian language, right? You agree with that, right?
I agree. Yeah.
Okay. I believe the actors are speaking English as they were filming or whatever, and they dubbed it over. You know what I mean? Because it's maybe broken English where they couldn't understand the English and stuff. That's my theory. I don't think they're speaking any Asian language as far as I can tell. Because, like I said, I looked at it really closely because they kept using English. I was like, okay, this is you're committed to this. So I looked at the lips very, very closely. They're mouthing English, right?
Yeah, it does look good. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think the actors themselves are actually the audio you hear. I think it's got dubbed over.
If any one of them could pull it off, I feel like it would be Joe Taslim.
Yeah, because he can speak English.
Because it seems like he speaks it pretty well. But no, the also it was the Philippines, right?
No. It's a fictitious Southeast Asian country.
Yeah. Okay. But everyone's Filipino.
Everybody's
because I feel like the cops were all Filipinos, and I think
they filmed in Thailand too. I looked at the Wikipedia page.
Yeah. Their voice acting definitely sounded the most dubbed. The cops.
The ADR. The ADR for Tagalog is like a little much.
That's the thing I had the objection. I liked because in theory, the positive side is this is a celebration of Asian. Again, none of this is spoiler. This is a celebration of Asian. You know what I mean? A lot of they speak Chinese, they speak Tagalog, whatever. It's filmed in Thailand. The money came from Hong Kong to Hong Kong. You know, a lot of Asian. So having English being part of it is true to what the world we live in, right?
Correct.
But I don't think
as like a middle ground thing, right?
Exactly, because all these different cultures. Not only is this, because you have all these different ethnicities together or different cultures, they have to have English as the thing that bridges all of them, right? But the thing is, my whole thing is like when the cops speak to each other, they don't have to speak English to each other.
Well, I mean, they're Filipinos, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's so true. That is so
that's
true.
That's the part I object to. Like I said, if you want, you see, they see a Chinaman, yeah, they can speak English. That makes sense.
No, Jiaming. What I'm saying is that because they clearly should be Filipinos, they're speaking English is normal for us.
Okay.
Oh, that's true.
I exactly what you're saying.
That's true. Yeah.
But also, I have a theory as to why the movie lets you know right at the beginning. It's somewhere in South Asia. They didn't say a specific place. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it is filmed in Thailand. You're right.
It is, but I think I know the reason why. Because the thing is, hey, pretend I'm the Hong Kong production company saying, hey, I want to film in your country, and you know what I mean. And then you're Thailand, and you say, oh, great, you're gonna film this country. We're gonna make X amount of dollars. This is great. Oh, what's the movie about? Oh, it's about child trafficking. And we make it very clear.
And how the cops are part of it.
Exactly.
Corrupt.
We make we make sure that the audience knows that there's actual sexual assault involved with these kids, and also the cops are not are corrupt and they go along with this. Can we call it Thailand? Can we call it the Philippines? Absolutely not. Get out of here. Put something
that makes a lot of sense. Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. I mean, I was waiting for the tag when they were showing the city, like what city it is, and there was no tag. I'm like,
they're not gonna. Yeah. Like I said, it's a Hong Kong company. You go to mainland China and say, hey, we want to film in Ningbo, China. What's the movie about? Well, you know what I mean? You go to any country, anywhere, they're going to go, what? Excuse me? So yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Great movie, by the way.
But let's talk about some spoilers
movie
after the credits. Okay. All right. We're moving on then. Thanks for listening. You can find this podcast on Instagram, Blue Sky, Threads, and YouTube at Stuff Junk Show. You can find me, Albert, on Instagram and Letterboxd at Albert5x5 and Shirts of Albert.
You can find me on social media, JIAMINGLOU.
Myke?
And you can find me on I feel like Threads is the thing I'm the most involved with these days. So that's one Myke, ONEMYKE on Threads and Instagram. But mostly Threads. I don't really use Instagram anymore.
I mean, Threads is pretty much like the new Twitter in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
Music has been provided by Gloomy June. Updates, contact info, ways to support us, and everything else is on the show notes found on whatwordswhy.com. Before we go, let's give our 34 listeners some recommendations for this week.
Well, I said Furious. I'm going to use a restroom quick. So sorry, I just want to say that real quick.
Okay, Jiaming recommends The Furious, as we all know that. Myke, do you have a recommendation?
Can I just say I recommend The Furious too? Because
that's fine.
Holy crap, man!
right.
So good.
It's so good.
Okay. Here. I recommend if you watch The Furious and you like it, and you haven't seen like any of Joe Taslim's stuff, including the Raid movies, like go watch all that stuff too.
Yeah. Joe Taslim. I'll put it on the show notes here. Joe Taslim. My recommendation, I listened to the new Olivia Rodrigo album. I'm a fan of Olivia Rodrigo. I love her songs. And dude, 3 albums in a row. She's like killing it. It's another good album.
So, I listened to it too. I don't actually actively listen to her as much, but it's really good. Especially
really good,
the what's the name of the Cure, right? Is that the name of the
song title? The song title, The Cure. Yeah, The Cure is really good. That's a really good song.
That's a good song.
That's a really good song.
What's your favorite song from the album?
The Cure, actually.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and then I also have like What's Wrong With Me, the one where she sang with the lead singer of The Cure, Robert Smith.
Oh,
I actually really like that too. Maggots for Brains is actually very like 80s kind of style also, but I actually really like that too. Expectations. There's a bunch of stuff. This is just a solidly good album, and I'm like, dude, not very many pop stars can like just hit really good albums altogether, because a lot of singers nowadays are focused a lot on the singles and only the singles. Mm-hmm. But she's kind of old school in a way where she actually considers the whole album. So I actually really like it. I recommend if you're a fan of this kind of music, Olivia Rodrigo, You Seem Pretty Sad for a Girl So in Love. Actually really good.
And she tried to do more rock this time, right? Like that was her whole thing.
No, it's just more rock, but like 80s, 90s rock. Because the previous two albums it's a little bit of a punk pop kind of punk rock kind of style too.
Right. Okay.
This one seems to be more focused on just rock. Like and I would say because of The Cure, the band that is, I feel like she's leaning more towards 80s, 90s style. So which I have no problem with.
Someone post on Threads like, oh, the Olivia Rodrigo album is like kind of like Hole and kind of like Cake, but also like Metric, which is like the more 2000s band.
There you go.
So that was like I needed a I kind of just put it on to like listen while I was cleaning or whatever. I am gonna like make it a point to just like sit and listen on drive or something though. So.
Yep. Another recommendation is if you haven't been using Movies Anywhere, I understand why, because nothing really happened. Most recently, Lionsgate has finally added the collection to Movies Anywhere. So for listeners who don't know, Movies Anywhere is like an aggregation kind of like a hub of all your digital movies that you purchase. Like you purchase from like Apple TV, from iTunes, I guess, from like Fandango at home, formerly Vudu, like your own collection somewhere else is merged into this one service called Movies Anywhere. So if you have like the Movies Anywhere app, you just have like the username and password. All your movies are combined into that service. There's still a few holdouts, like Paramount is still not on that list. Lionsgate just got into it. So like basically the John Wick, Hunger Games, all that stuff, like, or The Furious, which is a Lionsgate movie. So like if I buy The Furious on Fandango at home, which is what I'll do, it'll show up on Movies Anywhere, and I have family members who have my Movies Anywhere account, so they can watch The Furious through that account and not through my other account. Or like people who have like Apple TV, you don't really want to like share your Apple ID to everybody, right? But if you have it.
That's news to me, Albert.
I mean, if you want to, I'll take it. But
what I'm saying is that if you buy stuff on Apple TV and you want somebody to watch something you bought, just tie it to your Movies Anywhere account and give them the Movies Anywhere account, and then have them watch it through that. So you don't have to give them your Apple ID. So yeah, Movies Anywhere. Come back to that or create an account if you don't have one. It'll be handy to have. I will say.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me. I've been meaning to. I when I heard about it, I was like, "Oh, that's cool," and I just kept forgetting.
It was formerly like a Disney service, right? What was it called before? When Disney was just that, they had it. Do you guys remember?
I have no idea.
No idea.
Yeah, because it spun off from a Disney service that was combining other people's aggregated digital library kind of thing. But they changed it to Movies Anywhere to make it less like studio made or whatever. So
the only comp I could think of is the app Just Watch, where like if you want to. You put in all the streaming services.
True.
Look up, but this is completely different.
Yeah, this is completely different because people can watch movies on it. So yeah.
I am afraid of like signing up and being like, oh shoot, I like bought this movie twice.
It's free. It is free, by the way. It is free. Like you can go to Movies Anywhere. You can buy stuff off there.
But I'm gonna be so shamed when I realize I purchased movies twice.
Yeah. All right. There we go. This was episode 970 of the Stuff and Junk Show. Thanks for listening. Thanks for joining us. Until next time, this podcast has been a Who What Chris production. And Myke, thank you for being on this episode.
You're welcome.
Peace.
All right, listeners, we're going to move to spoilers talk for The Furious. I don't think it's going to be too long, but here we go. Spoilers for The Furious. Go see the movie if you haven't seen it yet, and then come back to us.
They were so mad.
Yeah, I mean, the title actually makes sense.
Yeah, especially at the end.
Yes, exactly.
When you think about the end and justifying like everyone fighting each other, like it's just completely just so much anger that they just fight each other at the end, and like it doesn't matter who's going for who, or like there's no allegiances. That free for all is like,
oh my gosh,
the craziest martial arts like action movie free for all. Like there's no like. I love that it doesn't make sense when the big bald hit that guy's Filipino, right?
Brian Lee's amazing in this one.
Is that a Filipino guy?
I don't think he's Filipino, but
Vietnamese.
Vietnamese. There you go.
He's Vietnamese American.
He was in Paper Tigers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Also, do you know what character his brother played in Shang-Chi?
Oh no.
Death Dealer.
Oh,
so his brother did Death Dealer. So because their whole thing was like they're Orange County, they're Vietnamese Americans, and they got their kind of entrance into showbiz by doing YouTube videos and stuff like that. And the people who did Shang-Chi saw them and all that. And then so they did Shang-Chi, and his brother was Death Note, and now his big break is playing. I would have the character's name. I don't know what his character's name, but yeah, Ho, basically, yeah. But yeah, that's why. So he's Vietnamese American. That's why I said this is a celebration. There's so many Asians from different parts of Asia in this movie. It's wonderful.
Yeah, the moment
I literally thought his name was just the bald guy, because don't they like refer to him as that, the bald guy?
I don't think they call his name, but it's in the poster.
Okay.
Brian Lee as Ho, kind of thing. Yeah. The moment he showed up in that final showdown, and he was pretty much out to get everybody.
Everyone.
Yeah. It went from a 2 versus 2 into like a 2 versus 2 versus 1 versus 5. I'm like 4. I'm like, this movie is nuts. It's amazing.
It's incredible. Yeah. It's incredible. That sequence was an incredible 5-way fight.
20 minutes of a fight sequence. That's amazing. It's amazing.
It feels like Super Smash Brothers in that way. You could like have teams on Super Smash Brothers, but you could all be on different teams or whatever. It definitely feels like that guy was like on his own team in a 5-way match. It's like red, blue, and green.
Yeah, and it kind of just breaks your brain on scenes in that one final showdown where the one guy will hit the other guy, hitting the other guy, and then proceed to hit the other guy that the guy is hitting. He's like,
this is the best use of other people's bodies in an attack. You know what I mean? So often people use other people's body to fight directly, but use it as leverage. You know what I mean? Use it as a shield. You know, use it as a weapon. It's incredible stuff. You know what I mean? And the way I track the fights from the beginning of the end of the movie was basically, it starts off hot. You know what I mean? It starts off great. And, all these 1v1 battle, blah, blah, blah. But the thing, when it got to the raid part of the movie, where they're going upstairs,
right.
I thought, oh, well, it peaked early. This part is fine. It's like, oh, whatever.
Yeah, that part I was like, oh, okay. Like this one's harder to read. Like it doesn't seem to be more as choreographed or whatever.
Most of the time they're behind this giant pallet and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I thought they blew their load. But then going back to what Myke said, the other guy, I'm like, literally when the guy has that scene where he kind of gets furious, I was like, wow, he's going Super Saiyan or something like that. You know what I mean? He's got the furious. And then it turns into the Terminator. You know what I mean? It's the Terminator, right?
Yeah.
The Terminator. I was like, whoa, this thing's going up and no, it's going past what happened before. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I was disappointed with the raid part of it, but the Terminator part of it, a 5-way fight, it was incredible. It's an incredible finish to a movie and stuff like that. It's just unbelievable.
Yeah. Plus, when the Japanese guy showed up, his whole fighting style is different than the other ones, and it's just like a nice contrast.
Wait, was he the kicky guy?
He's the kicky guy, yeah.
Oh my god, that's like the best kicky guy in a movie since like Jackie Chan's Who Am I, Legend of Drunken Master, the Final Guy. Like
that's a famous long kicky guy.
And I feel like this guy's like I don't know, he's like carrying the baton for those guys.
Yeah,
because there's so much characterization through the fighting and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Even the big muscle guy, you know what I mean? He has one style. The big lanky guy has a style. And I like the fact they do establish the two main characters, the two good guys. The one Chinese guy is the better fighter. You know what I mean? They do establish that. You know, you can tell.
The mute guy, right?
Yeah, actually he's been around for a long time, but the Chinese guy, the mute guy, Wang.
I forgot to say his name at the end.
Wang. Real quick. Yeah. he can hear, right? He can't just speak.
Yeah, he can hear.
Can't speak. He can hear, right? Yeah,
that's what I got.
Do you think they didn't give him any speaking parts because he didn't want to talk English or whatever? I mean,
I think so. I think that'd be my guess.
Yeah, because he can speak in real life. If people don't know this,
yeah, of course. I would mention he's the kid from old Jet Li movies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's
my father's hero. Yeah, he was the kid.
When I found out, like I saw those movies. I saw those movies as a kid. I know that kid. Yeah.
He feels like Jet Li.
Yeah.
He could pretty much take over for Jet Li because Jet Li's kind of old now.
His presence, his face, like the way he acts. I don't know fighting style wise, but
when he puts his hand in front of the guy's face, that's cinema right there. You know what I mean? That move where the hand to the face, good stuff right there.
That one moment in the raid section of the movie, when not the raid, but the building section of the movie.
We can call it the raid. We know what we're talking about. I call that section
the raid. It's like the raid and Old Boy put together. The hammer fight.
It's the raid section and then the Terminator section. That's the two sections.
where he and his daughter gets on the bike and the daughter is just beating everybody with the van. I'm like, I just like wanted to clap. I'm like, oh my gosh, she's doing it too. So it's like, and this movie is not afraid to hurt little kids. I'm like,
no, not at all. She gets an arrow in her leg. That was crazy.
They didn't do that bullshit thing like, daughter, I'm going back in, but you must stay here. You know what I mean? You go with the cops and stuff. Nope, you're getting on this bike too. Get the hammer. You know what I mean?
And it also felt like a horror movie at points in that scene when like they were just like hiding. Like there was a legitimate tension there. Yeah. I can't believe that was like part of me. Like as a traditional action movie feels like that would be like the last scene, and I was just so surprised that like we immediately cut to the bad guy, and then I was like, okay, they're setting up for him to do something. And like in any other traditional action movie, like he just goes on his own against the will. But like in this movie, he just kills them all at the same time.
Yeah, because I had no idea. I knew that character was out there. I had no idea how they were going to tie it with the rest of the movie.
Me too.
And then he bit the guy's finger. I was like, what the hell's happening here?
And then he killed his own wife and kid. That was crazy.
Yeah, that's when he became the Furious also.
That's what I'm saying. That's the Furious.
Yeah.
And it's his fault. He should be mad at himself. God damn it.
Yeah. Oh, it's just a wonderful.
We had the raid movie reunion with the guy with the long hair, and then Joe Townsend. I'm sorry, guy. I don't know your name, but the bow and arrow guy.
If there's a Hall of Fame for henchman in action movies, he's got to be number one, right?
Yeah, he rules. He's so good.
He's so good at this, man. He is so good at it, man. When I saw him, like, again, chef's kiss and stuff like that. Oh, he's so good at it.
And it's pretty much like the most brutal, like archery kind of.
It's brutal, yeah.
Guy I've seen in a movie in a long time, because I feel like we always get like Katniss or whatever, or even Green Arrow. We never get to see anyone that like really kill with like with a bow and arrow, where like it's like so indiscriminatory. Man, that 5-way fight at the end, I feel like I'm gonna watch that so many times.
Yeah, and unfortunately, because it's not doing the best in the box office because it's like limited release, it's probably gonna go. I'm sorry, was that?
My theater was packed. I had to see it a day after I wanted.
No, there isn't enough. There isn't enough theaters though, so it's not going to make that much money. I mean, it's in the top 10 for box office, but it didn't crack.
But the average is too low. The average per screen is too low though. So that tells me we don't Americans.
Lionsgate, you're cowards. Just keep it in theaters the entire summer. I swear to God.
Selfishly, I want to get it on home video so I can watch it again at home.
Yeah, but... I mean, I get that too. I'm definitely, I'm gonna buy this physically.
Yeah, I'm definitely buying this when I get home. Yeah.
But it's a lot of fun, man.
It's a lot of fun.
Good. There's just so much. Have you both only watched it once so far?
Only watched it so far. Yeah.
Only once. I'm gonna try to take my nephew. I'm gonna try.
I definitely need to watch it again because there's just so much I know I missed.
Yeah, this movie like goes further than most action movies. Like the part where his daughter gets kidnapped in the beginning, right? Usually it'll end right there, but no, they had a whole fight sequence of him trying to rescue her. When a normal movie would just stop there.
Yeah, that was so cool.
Yeah. This movie has some of my favorite action tropes and stuff like that. One of my favorite ones is, hey, I'm a deadly weapon. I don't want any trouble. But guess what? Trouble comes to find him. You know what I mean? Number one. Number two, 1 versus 100. If you're a henchman, at what point during the 1 versus 100 do you go, you know what? This is for me. I'm out of here. You know what I mean? He beat up like 60 of us. I'm out. You know what I mean?
Plus, he had the hammer too.
Yeah. I'm out of here, guys. See ya. Peace out.
Yeah.
So good.
Also, they did such a good job in the 1 versus 100 where, like, I mean, if you watch enough action movies, you can kind of tell that, like, you can kind of tell, like, that some of the guys in the back are, like, just staying back just for the sake of, like, not having an answer for choreography wise of, like, what this person would do in, like, a situation like that. But, like, I feel like they kind of showed, like, a good way, like, a really plausible way of someone actually handling
I didn't
that
really
all
catch them because I was
together.
looking for that. I really didn't catch them, like, those background, the people that weren't in the fight, kind of, like, standing around. I didn't really catch them, like, just whipping at air and stuff like that. I think they were all pretty accurate. They were all engaged. It was really, really, really good.
They had the blocking pretty accurate. Like having the UFC, well, the MMA ring in the middle. Like, so if you have like a few people in there, it kind of forces some people to stay out, which helps with the choreography. You know,
he got out of there. He made a pyramid. It was crazy, man.
And he used his legs to like hold them there and then just keep hitting them. That's
so good.
Awesome.
And again, that makes sense. That's all I get out of it. Yeah. The other thing I will mention is I mentioned, broadly speaking, this is a celebration of Asianness, but this is a celebration of Southeast martial arts and stuff like that. Yeah. This is very different from the stuff that I grew up. We mentioned Jet Li and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And it's even different from Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee does violence and all that stuff, but there's something particular about the movies that come out of Thailand, Indonesia, Philippines, whatever. You know what I mean? They're very. You can just feel the humidity. You can feel the violence. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, the other stuff, there's wire work. It looks very pretty. It's very ugly. In their reality, if you get hit, you're gonna feel it. You know what I mean? Your bones are gonna break. You know what I mean?
Unless you're Ho.
Unless you're Ho. He's like Wolverine. He's invincible. But you know what I mean? There's something very more tactile and human and hot and sweaty about their martial arts movies. You know what I mean? It's a real sense of life or death. You know what I mean? There's something very feral, like, you know what I mean? It's wonderful. It's a wonderful version of martial arts movies.
Is that Tony Jaa's doing? He kind of
I was gonna mention
well, the main girl in the beginning, she was discovered by like she was like with Tony Jaa kind of thing, like they know each other.
Oh,
so like she did a movie like years ago called Chocolate. Yeah, that's her. You know, that's the one in the beginning of the movie.
She's wonderful. Yeah.
Oh, right. Joe Chaslem's like wife, right? That the other journalist.
Yes, correct.
Oh man, I even.
It's a wonderful sequence because it's not one of these. Oh, he's gonna go rescue her. Blah blah blah. No, she doesn't need to be rescued. This is not a fridge situation. She has agency. She went in there trying to rescue, and she does. She kicked ass with part. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She has one of the best moves where she elbowed with one elbow, and then she used another elbow. She elbowed another person. You know what I mean? It's like a downward, upward attack. She opened up the movie wonderfully. She really set the tone.
Yeah,
God help us if Victor Wembanyama sees this.
Yeah. 15 years ago, she was being dubbed like the female Tony Jaa.
Oh, really?
But she kind of like fell off the map. I don't know. I think she made her kind of somewhat retired from the thing, but she's back in this one, so we'll see.
Yeah, Tony Jaa himself, I always thought was going to break through more than he did. Yeah. I mean, he's had success and he definitely worked. But like, I remember at the time, I feel like me and my friends, we all like were like, oh, here we go, Jet Li, the new Jet Li, but nothing didn't quite break out as much. Same with Iko Wallace from the Raid.
He's doing miscellaneous stuff. Like he's like really trying to branch himself out.
Oh, is he? Like
he's in other stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank God for Joe Chaslem for like holding down the fire or keeping the fire lit.
Well, at least like after his role in Mortal Kombat, at least he has this.
Yeah,
shots fired.
The thing is, by the way, was he really in Mortal Kombat? You know what I mean? Was he really
I know the second one was he actually. He's supposed to be like what?
Well, he's supposed to be Noob Saibot now, but I mean, I assume he's behind the mask. I assume
that's a lot of mocap, man. That's a lot of cashing a check. But I'll see you at the press run. You know what I mean? Peace out, guys. You know what I mean? My stunt guy can jump around.
It's also insane. Like this movie compared to Mortal Kombat. Like this movie makes Mortal Kombat look like I don't know the Power Rangers as far as like graphicness goes.
Yeah, but I think it's because of the fight choreography. Like the Mortal Kombat is very stylized kind of thing. You know?
Yeah, it's not.
This one is so much more visceral. Yeah, this is so much more visceral. So
I haven't got to talk to you guys since, but I mean, Mortal Kombat 2 is okay. I think the Liu Kang Kung Lao fight is probably
that's the best highlight. That is the highlight. Yeah.
But Yeah, but after this, it's like, what's going to beat this movie martial arts wise this year?
Well, they're lucky they got the third movie greenlit before it came out. So,
oh, great,
yeah.
Sweet.
So they have no choice now. They have to finish it off in the third one at this point.
Who could Brian Lee play then?
Like, I know, right?
We need to get this guy into everything.
I would like the people in this movie, in The Furious, to like get even bigger, because man, what a highlight reel. Just Brian, give me the action figure of Brian Lee with a giant hammer. I mean, I want to see that.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, the biggest screech I heard in the theater was in that refrigerator fight, the freezer fight, where the main character he swings the hammers around his neck and stuff to build momentum and bashes his head and stuff.
Yeah,
that the audience went nuts. Everybody went, awesome. Oh shit!
Yeah. I've seen that in the trailer a lot, which is the one scene that actually, admittedly, I was the one where I'm like, whoa! Was the one when the main lead got hit by the car. That was the scene that I went, whoa!
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
yeah, that was a big surprise. I did not see that one coming. Yeah,
I didn't see that one coming either.
Yeah, it's just a crazy fun time at the movies. Man. It's a lot of fun. It's a big stuff. They haven't established the stunt Oscars yet, right?
Oh, tell me this can't be really. This won't be qualified.
I don't know.
When did they start? I know they want. Like, I know they voted for
it's supposed to be like action design, right?
Yeah.
If this doesn't win action design, like
if it starts this year, they have to dominate this movie.
If it starts 2 years from now, they should just include it, because that's not fair.
Hey guys, 2028. This is not going to be included. What a waste! What a waste!
We're gonna get the Furious 2 going before then.
So 2027. I mean, I wouldn't want it to have stalled this movie for the next year, but man, what a waste! This should be what a waste.
I just realized that if they did a sequel to this, that it's like impossible because everyone dies.
Yeah, everyone has to die and all that. And just like Liam Neeson and Taken, the kid can't get kidnapped again, right?
I mean, all they gotta do is just keep the same cast, keep the same director, keep the same choreographer, and just do another movie. Right, do another movie.
They could do that too.
Yeah.
They could do an anthology and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they don't have to play the same characters. They can just do another movie, kind of thing.
It's really good.
I would love it.
It's so good. It's so good. All right. Well, thanks for the chat, guys. Have a good night. All right, Myke.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, thank you.
Bye.
Peace.